and welcome to ThePrint. I'm Triya Gulati and you're watching our entertainment show Off Script. Why did the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting halt the release of Lawrence of Punjab, a docu-series on gangster Lawrence Bishnoi? Who is actor Dinesh Hingoo and why is the internet suddenly talking about him? And what are the details behind Warner Bros. Discovery's merger with Paramount Global and Skydance Media? The Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has advised ZEE5 to hold back the release of its docu-series Lawrence of Punjab following concerns raised by Punjab Police that the show could disrupt public order. The issue also reached the Punjab and Haryana High Court, where Punjab Congress Chief Amrinder Singh Raja Warring sought a ban, arguing that the series risked glorifying gangster culture. During the hearing, Additional Solicitor General Satya Jain and Advocate Dheeraj Jain, appearing for the centre, submitted the ministry's communication before a bench led by Chief Justice Sheel Nagu. Following the centre's advisory, Warring's counsel Nikhil Ghai told the court that their concerns had been addressed, leading to the petition being disposed of. The ministry's April 24 notice clearly urged the platform to reconsider releasing the series. The court noted that such content could encourage criminal behavior, interfere with ongoing trials, and potentially influence witnesses. It also referred to an earlier directive from January which called for identifying and removing online content that glorifies crime or criminals. The series, which was scheduled to premiere on April 27, had been described by its makers as an exploration of gangster Lawrence Bishnoi's rise, framed through the intersections of student politics, music, ideology, and media visibility. Shareholders of Warner Bros. Discovery has approved the company's proposed $110 billion merger with Paramount Global and Skydance Media, but pushed back on the executive pay tied to the deal. In the preliminary vote, most shareholders supported selling the business at $31 per share, valuing the deal at about $111 billion, including debt. However, they rejected an advisory vote on compensation packages that could see CEO David Zaslav earn up to $887 million if the merger goes through. If completed, the deal would bring major assets like HBO Max, Harry Potter, and CNN under the same umbrella as CBS, Top Gun, and the Paramount Plus streaming service. With shareholder approval secured, the focus now shifts to regulators in the US and the UK. The United States Department of Justice has already begun reviewing the merger, issuing subpoenas in March to examine its potential impact on content production, streaming competition, and movie theaters. After a long bidding war, Paramount emerged ahead of Netflix, strengthening the position of Skydance CEO David Ellison in a rapidly consolidating entertainment industry. Still, the deal has drawn strong criticism from actors, filmmakers, and theatre groups. Many worry it could shrink opportunities in Hollywood by reducing the number of major studios to 4, cutting jobs, and limiting choices for audiences. More than 4,000 industry professionals and consumers have urged Rob Bonta to consider blocking the merger. Ellison has tried to seize concerns, promising that the combined company would release at least 30 films a year. Even so, analysts expect overall film output to decline as studios shift focus towards fewer big-budget productions while theatre attendance continues to fall. The merger is expected to close in the third quarter of this year. Does the name Dinesh Hingoo ring a bell? No? But I'm sure this picture will remind you of his character in films like Baazigar and Hera Fairy. But unfortunately, he doesn't enjoy that popularity in this fast-pacing world of social media. The man who made audiences laugh in nearly 300 films is still working, only now the reasons are far more practical. A recent video of a fan meeting the veteran actor who is 86-year-old has gone viral. In it, Hindu speaks candidly about taking up work whenever it comes his way, explaining that he still needs to earn to manage medical expenses. In simple terms, he says he shows up when called because even basic healthcare now requires significant money. When the fan praised his long career, Hindu reflected on a harsher reality behind the laughs. He pointed out that character actors rarely earn much, even after decades in the industry. He recalled starting out in the era of black and white films alongside Bharat Bhushan and shared that his career picked up after Kurbani. Over the years, he worked across Gujarati and Rajasthani cinema as well, but financial stability, he said, was never guaranteed. Now, who is Dinesh Hingoo? Hingoo was born on April 13, 1940 in Baroda, and his real name is Dinesh Hingorani. He grew up in a Parsi family. His love for acting began in college theatre, eventually bringing him to Mumbai with dreams of making it in films. The early days were tough. Before finding steady work, he struggled to establish himself, eventually joining a Gujarati theatre group. There, he collaborated with noted playwright Chandravan Bhatt, performing in several stage productions that shaped his craft. Interestingly, his film debut in Taqdeer wasn't in comedy but in a negative role. Over time, however, he became a familiar face in comic parts across languages Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, and Bhojpuri. His long filmography includes titles like Namak Halal, Karan Arjun, Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, Coolie Number 1, Gupt, Hamraz, and others. He remained active well into the 2000s, including appearances in Fir Hera Feri. Now, behind the familiar face and laughter, his story today is a reminder that even the most recognizable character actors often navigate a far less secure reality off screen. Thank you for watching and follow for more.